A very warm welcome into the Brixton Recreation Centre. It's the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. It's week 3 and it's our final game of the day. FunctionAll taking on TMB, and it's powered by Jordan Brand and brought to you through the Hoopsfix Foundation. My name's Darren Paul. I am joined by the London Lions head coach Callum Nelson to talk you through all the action in what is going to be a thrilling conclusion to pool's action.
Been a great day so far. I'm excited to see what this last game has to offer.
So FunctionAll in the black uniforms. Try that one again. FunctionAll in the red uniforms.
Last game. It's the last game.
Last game. Making their way up the floor. Little step back at the top of the key. Doesn't go for him. Darien Nelson Henry making his debut at the Pro-Am Summer League.
No stranger to British basketball, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely not. Fantastic career he's had on these shores. TMB the first time up the floor. Not able to put it down. At the top to Mututhori, 3 balls on the way, nets it.
He knew he wanted to shoot that one as soon as he found himself open. Nice rhythm shot to get the first points.
That's the Mututhori experience of Sam Newman, also making his season debut. Nelson Henry forces the forces the out of bounds. Nyarko.
I do think Nelson Henry will have an advantage throughout this game just from being bigger and stronger than some of these other guys.
That's really, there you go. Just like you say, Nelson Henry batters his way inside, puts it up off the glass for 2. Yeah, most weeks Mututhori looks, one of the taller, certainly, players on the court. And now he's got Kavell, as he puts up a triple just off the mark. Kavell, Bigby-Williams, and Darien Nelson Henry to contend with. Turnaround jumper, just a little bit too strong from Bigby-Williams. Jake Eynon looking to turn the corner. Step back 3 ball. Just a dash too strong. Certainly his game though.
Yeah, he'll feel good about that shot. Just a little long, but straight on target. It's an example of knowing that you're in a good rhythm.
That's going to trickle out of play. The shot out the hands from Moses Gordon. Yeah, really good to see Jake looking fit and healthy. Had a bit of injury trouble last year, I believe. Glad to see him out here competing, of course, representing his own brand, the Minimum brand. And another creator in the British basketball scene.
It's just grown so much, especially over the last few years, and the opportunities and experiences that these creators can have is really cool.
Can't finish, but he caught them slipping for a second as stepping out of bounds goes Cameron Nyarko.
Good hustle there, and you'd rather the Minimum brand have to come out of a dead ball situation from the sideline.
Eynon trying to get separation is with Nelson Henry. Kicks it over to Sam Newman. Bounce pass inside, Nelson Henry can't get to it. And now Takami-Forster taking it the other way. Bounce pass inside, oh my goodness! What a finish, Callum Lawson.
Sweet dunk for Lawson.
Bigby-Williams, just a gentle, easy finish.
And Kavell Bigby-Williams has been all over the world playing this game, and that's one thing he's remained consistent at, is those second chance opportunities and nice little finish on his strong left hand.
A little bit too strong from Takami-Forster, though did a great job to get the separation for the triple. Yeah, Kavell played in the G League, played all over. Takami-Forster putting on the jets, tries to send it around the corner. He'll stay with FunctionAll, try to find Moses Gordon.
Yeah, a different game from what we've seen so far today. 0 second chance points for Minimum brand and just 2 to start the game for FunctionAll. It seems like the other games they were able to get out in transition a little earlier to start momentum.
Unable to finish, goes out for the second opportunity. Peter Turay's heading to the stripe.
Yeah, that was a lovely little pass through. Unlucky on that finish, but remained relentless and was able to get to the line. He started off the game really well. I think he's been a threat from the perimeter and now inside. And we talk about kind of Kane Henry having an advantage, but he still has the advantage. He's a long, quick, athletic, bigger guy who can score from all three levels. So it'll be interesting to see what else he has in his bag today.
Two-time MVP of this competition, Peter Turay. Again, he brings it every summer. Sam Newman. Looking to go inside, can get the finish, and Lawson aims to rip it away. Takami-Forster kicks it to the wing. 3 balls on the way, just short. Moses Gordon once again on the attempt. Remude kicks it to the corner. Sam Newman gets them on their feet, puts it down.
Easiest 3 in basketball was the corner 3. Great kick out. Remy was able to get to a strong left hand, go middle. Help was deep, and a nice kick out for the shooter, Sam Newman.
Good drive, not able to get the finish. Solid defense to prevent Cameron Nyarko there. And Sam Newman driving it the other way. Aaron Badibo, another London Lions youth prospect. Played his pro game with them. As Kavell, Bigby-Williams explodes to the rim, draws the foul. He's going to shoot one.
Yeah, lovely two-man game with Sam Newman and Kavell Bigby-Williams. Nice little slip out on that screen, and was able to get just one dribble to get to the other side of the rim and finish with the contact.
Foul called on Peter Turay. So that's potentially useful. Very, very early. I'm not getting overly excited, but that's going to be one they'll want to chip away at. Marcel Mendes checks into the contest for the first time. He wears 9 in the red uniforms. We're going to see Ishmael Fontaine checking in as well, now that his jewellery has been taken away.
Yeah, another 2 teams with some depth on their bench to come in and keep the level high throughout this game.
As that's good 3-point play from Kavell Bigby-Williams. The fun thing with TMB is this is like their 3rd iteration. A lot of returning faces, but they have added and strengthened each time by. As Takami-Forster battled his way to the rack, but wasn't able to finish. Good defense by Fontaine. Just gonna turn distributor. No, he's not. He's gonna put up the triple. Puts down the triple.
Comes in the game and knocks down his first shot. Was looking everywhere else and realized he had the time and space to shoot it himself.
Cameron Nyarko not able to get it right back. And Fontaine, is he going to heat check? Finds Kavell Bigby-Williams, who shoots it from the same spot. Bunks it in at this hour on a Sunday.
I don't know if he called that. It's not open on a Sunday, but great job of finding the back of the basket.
Stays shut for Cameron Nyarko. Again, I'm happy with that look from him, and he steals the pass. Kicks it to Lawson. And a delicate jam.
Yeah, good job by Lawson getting the easy 2. Didn't do too much, just wanted the points to keep this game close.
It's going to stay with TMB. In case you're joining us for the first time, the clock stays running throughout the first 38 minutes of the game. And I think you've already seen how the fouls work. You shoot 1 shot for the value of the shot attempt. Fontaine finds Badibo. Badibo kicking off inside. He's fouled by Cameron Nyarko.
Yeah, went right into that defender right there. And was able to create physicality and the foul.
Forgive me, it was Marcel Mendes with the foul, not Cameron Nyarko. It's Badibo. Nets it. Played his college ball at Malone University. good staying with the play there from Moses Gordon. Remude going inside. Gorgeous finish.
He's a tough athlete to stop when you allow him on that strong left hand right there. Great length and great job getting all the way to the rim and finishing.
Lawson at the buzzer. Doesn't go. And at the end of 10, FunctionAll are trailing 11-20 to the minimum brand.
Yeah, FunctionAll struggled scoring towards that second half of that quarter. We're able to get a couple of second chance opportunities, 4 points, 6 points in the paint. Just currently 1 for 7 from the 3 for them. On the other end, TMB, like you said, they've grown and grown each year, and they found a really strong roster for the 2025 Hoopsfix Pro-Am. To start the game, I mean, Kavell Bigby-Williams on 8 points, 4 rebounds already. Really strong start for him. One of them being that bank 3 from the top of the key. Hey, when you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
And that was back-to-back threes from TMB. Also, Fontaine hit just before. Building some momentum. What do you want to see from FunctionAll? What do they need to maybe change?
For FunctionAll, it's the types of looks they want to get. Also, being smaller doesn't always might be a disadvantage on the defensive end, but how can they use it to their advantage going forward in the fast break? Use your speed, use your athleticism to be able to create easy looks and movements. They should get a lot of drive and kick opportunities against this bigger black team for TMB.
As the on-court festivities. The guy's taking free throws. Not too sure what he's trying to win. Oh, just off the mark for him.
Yeah, it's always some Jordan branded apparel up for grabs.
Absolutely. We've seen shoes given away, shorts, all sorts. If you want to be a part of it, you've got 2 more opportunities. 6th of July, as it goes. 6th of July, semi-finals. 13th of July for the final. All the information, tickets, over on the Hoopsfix.com website.
Only goes up from here, the competitiveness, the excitement. Next week's going to be really good. And it's just the start for summer hoops.
Nelson Henry trying to battle his way inside. Great finish.
I like the double that FunctionAll are trying to do, but if you're defending Nelson Henry on the one-on-one, you have to force him to that second body, not the other way around as you just saw in that one.
Step back. Beautiful make. Takami-Forster.
Yeah, if they can start getting hot from the 3, FunctionAll have a chance to get back in this game real quick.
Remude on the outside. Halfway down. Spun out on him. Now Taiga Takami-Forster once again. Callum Lawson steps in. A little bit too strong on the 2. Body's hit the floor. Out of play. Moses Gordon.
Good hustle though, trying to get an extra possession and forcing TMB to take it from the baseline and have to dribble 94 feet is an easier defensive possession for FunctionAll than to allow them to get it on the rebound.
Ilias Taiwo checks in. Badibo kicked over. Korry Callum just off to the right. And it's yet again Takami-Forster trying to go downhill. He was denied.
Yeah, kind of ran into multiple black jerseys there.
Mathew Disu doing it on both ends of the floor, not quite that time. As Marcel Mendes had his pocket pick momentarily, but the 3 ball's on its way. A little bit too strong that time for Moses Gordon. As Badibo puts it up, puts it down.
Nice job there, finishing with the contact, hanging in the air a little bit. FunctionAll have to do a better job of either crashing harder offensively or getting back in transition on defense. They didn't do either there.
Good defense by Korry Callum. And that's going to let Badibo put it down.
Another one, easy lay to finish that possession. Great job defensively to transition into that.
12-point lead for TMB, Callum Lawson. Well-travelled player. Trying to turn the corner, finds Lawson. 3 ball, that's good for the man from Keflavik.
And that's exactly how FunctionAll need to play. Use the speed of their guards to get downhill. Help comes, nice kick out, and Callum Lawson is known for hitting those shots.
That's a great charge taken by Taiga Takami-Forster, draws the foul.
Put his body on the line, pop back up like it was nothing. Gets himself a nice little break after that.
It is Taiwo with the foul. Those are big moments in games, big momentum shifts. That's a good drive inside, met by Nelson Henry. Sam Newman's going to take it the other way. Somehow, TMB come back up with it. It's with Taiwo on the outside. Nelson Henry, one-on-one with Lawson, drops it off to Taiwo. Out on the wing to Sam Newman. Couldn't go. It's back with Nelson Henry. Has Newman cutting to the basket. And now it'll drop.
Yeah, TMB cannot have that many opportunities in one possession. They will capitalize eventually, and that's a good job not giving up on the play.
It's going to stay with FunctionAll. Mututhori inbounds, but that's going to be tapped out of play by Jake Eynon. Substitutions. Checking in is Daniel Johnson-Thompson, making his pro-am debut. He replaces Mathew Disu.
Talking about substitutions, TMB's bench has added 11 points to this game, whereas FunctionAll have 0 on the board from their bench right now.
Good make from mid-range, Moses Gordon.
Yeah, hopefully that will get his rhythm going. Second field goal for him, 4 points.
19 plays 28. Yeah, it's so important, bench depth. That's Sam Newman! Oh, what the assist, Darien Nelson Henry.
But that's what makes him so valuable to have on your team, his ability to not only score but make plays.
Adrian Mututhori trying to go inside. Who's that last touch? He's going to stay with FunctionAll. Timeout has been taken by FunctionAll. 4:36 left in the period. They are down 19-30 after having seen one of the most audacious assists, certainly of the afternoon, maybe of the whole pro-am.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Should be on the highlight reel at some point. Just a lovely little bounce pass, so smooth, right to Sam Newman's hand to finish in the front of that rim.
What are we liking from Minimum Brand? Or is there anything you think they should look to change, to tweak?
There's always ways to tweak and change. I think overall they're doing a pretty good job. Just looking at some numbers here. I mean, currently they're 50% from the field, 33% from 3, made all their free throws, and 3 turnovers for the game so far. So not a bad job overall with 7 assists. That ratio isn't too bad. I think TMB are just filled with guys that have played at a high level and can bring different roles to this team. None of them look rushed. They all look really poised. I think it's just whether they can maintain this level of scoring and the percentage that they're scoring at.
We are about to get back underway. FunctionAll will have the possession. 4:36 left in the first half. Mututhori finds Lawson. Great battle, gets to his spot, nets it from the foul stripe.
And that's a great timeout to try and get something structured in for this red team, and that's who you want with the ball in their hands is Callum Lawson. Nice job elevating for that midi.
Sam Newman tries to kick it through to Ilias Taiwo.
Trying to play the right way though. That was a tough angle to get that ball through.
And Taiwo trying to make amends. As Nelson Henry, no fly zone. Pass into the corner with Newman. Oh, great find inside the foul. Daniel Johnson-Thompson headed to the strike, 1 for 2.
Yeah, right now TMB look really comfortable, as you see from that pass from Sam Newman. They just know where each other are and find a way to create that advantage.
Marcel Mendes picking up his second personal foul. Just the first team foul in the period, so says the scoreboard. As Nelson Henry and Ilias Taiwo taking a break. Kavell Bigby-Williams checking back in, as is Remy Uday. No good on the free throw attempt, but not a bad pair of substitutions to be able to make.
Not bad at all. That's a deep bench when you can bring in Kavell Bigby-Williams for Darien, Nelson Henry. Two very different forwards in their own rights, but
absolutely. As Lawson takes a seat, Taiga Takami-Forster checks into the game. Again, gave his side real good energy. And the foul's called. That's going to go against Moses Gordon. Kavell in Bigby-Williams in active shooting.
Yeah, was aggressive going back to the middle. Ref believed the hand or the arm is hit with that ball, and he has a chance to get to double digits already in this game.
A little bit too strong back irons. Can't go down. Nice pass to Eynon. Taking it inside alone, draws the foul. There's Daniel Johnson-Thompson.
Another athletic guy that can come off the bench and create for himself. Had a great career so far, still very young in this country. Had a couple injuries, and it's great to see he's back on the floor and able to change his pace like that.
Yeah, he used to play for the Worcester Wolves way back when. Doesn't go for him.
Had a stint with Worthing, I believe.
Yeah, he's really found a home for himself in D1 in the last few seasons. As that's just short from Fontaine into the hands of Takami-Forster. Good ball movement. Ooh, thought about the three. Drives inside, step back, he's good for 2. Adrian Mututhori.
Did a really nice job creating separation to get that shot over.
Bigby-Williams spins his way inside. Can finish. Mututhori once again, looking for support, finds it. Steps out of bounds, does Cameron Nyarko.
A disappointing possession there for FunctionAll.
They have made things a lot more difficult for TMB of late. Just 10 points so far in the quarter, and I don't feel like they've scored in the last couple of minutes.
No, they've absolutely slowed them down. Again, yes, they haven't scored as much, but it's come off of dead ball situations. It gives them a chance to set up.
Sam Newman sends it inside to Bigby-Williams. Challenge still finishes through the contact.
Yeah, if I'm a big, I want to play with Sam Newman. He finds a way to feed the ball inside. Nice job by Bigby-Williams to finish the play.
Puts it up. A little bit too strong. Fontaine with 5 seconds, kicks into the corner. Badibo for 3. Just off the mark. And that will do it. The first half of the final game of the day is in the books. FunctionAll 23, TMB 32. We'll be back in 2 minutes' time for all second half action. You're watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. A very warm welcome back into Brixton. We're in the Brixton Recreation Centre. It's the second half of our final game of the day from the Hoopsfix Pro Summer League 2025 Week 3. If you want to be here for our semi-finals next weekend or the finals on the 13th of July, head to hoopsfix.com. All the information about tickets and all the money raised goes to support British basketball through the Hoopsfix Foundation.
Yeah, every event, all the money raised, like you said, will go to the next event to grow the culture in the game in this country. No other foundation does it like Hoopsfix.
Out of play. And now the long walk from the match official to the table.
For this functional team, I think they need to be a bit more patient on the offensive end. They've got guards that can really create off the dribble. Let them drive, more kickouts. TMB are smart. They've got a bunch of vets just sitting in the paint waiting for them. Have to go to the next thing.
Taiga Takami-Forster, shots up. A little bit too strong that time from Nyarko. Mathew Disu, triple team momentarily. Inside to Kavell, Bigby-Williams. And he's just too strong, too technical, and too good.
Yeah, great use of his body there. He felt the lean and was able to spin off and get to his strong hand.
Oh! And he takes the charge.
Big man, that's a long way down. Great job there timing that. Able to get the bucket on one hand and the charge on the other.
Taiga Takami-Forster getting one back from earlier, looks like. As the sound of squeaky shoes trying to dry up the floor. The clock will stay ticking, as is customary with the Hoopsfix Pro Summer League, until the final 2 minutes of regulation, and then we hit fever time. Everybody is satisfied, but the floor is ready. And Mathew Disu going to take it over the timeline. Goes into the paint, has to pick up his dribble. Thompson dispossessed. Disu slows the roll of FunctionAll, but it's still with them with the outside shooting of Takami-Forster. Bigby-Williams kicks it up to Disu. The double comes, but he gets the lane. Can't get it with the beautiful attempt. One of them draws a foul. I think that's going to be Thompson.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Moses Gordon picks up, his third.
No worries. I think, yeah, Thompson was able to be on the other side of that basket and the ball kind of just came to him. Good job there going up strong and getting the contact. That would have been a nice move by, who was it? I want to say Disu?
Mathew Disu, yes.
Yeah, that would have been a nice finish. He was able to get the finger roll down.
That's good defense by Taiga Takami-Forster on Kavell, Bigby-Williams. And inside, upstairs, goes Ilias Taiwo.
FunctionAll have given up a lot of backdoor cuts today. Nice job of being able to pass through that window.
Good finish through contact. Marcel Mendes. We heard the contact from here. The 2 is good. It's called on number 8. That is Mathew Disu.
Good job by Mendes. Quick down the floor and able to get fouled. Right now, FunctionAll need as many easy buckets as possible.
Nelson Henry replaces Thompson. Doesn't get the 3-point play to go. 25 plays 36, TMB in the lead. Eynon using the screen. Skip. Drive baseline. Ilias Taiwo has his pocket picked. And now Taiga Takami-Forster. 3 ball from Callum Lawson is good.
That's 2 for 2 from the 3 for Lawson right there. And again, FunctionAll need these jump shots to go down. They have to play off of the drive and space.
As that's a great steal. And beautiful finish. Moses Gordon on the solid defensive work of Adrian Mututhori. And a timeout has been called. It's 6 points of difference. 30 plays 36. FunctionAll battling back. Make sure you're following Hoopsfix across all the social media platforms. They are, again, I think we've got some players mic'd up, certainly in this huddle, and a number of content creators descend on the huddle. All of that content will be shared throughout the week, so make sure you're following across social media platforms. What do you see in the numbers?
Right now, looking at numbers, Functional only 8 points in the paint today. 8 out of the 30 in the paint. The rest has been from the perimeter, long twos. So if they're going to get those type of shots up, they have to start being more efficient and knocking them down. That 3 from Lawson helped them get up percentage-wise, up to 4 for 13 at 30% from the 3 as a team. But I think when they do drive and kick, good things happen for them, and you've just seen them get up and pressure, using their speed and athleticism to turn over TMB for the easy 2, and 5 points just like that to bring them back to a 6-point game.
They've been able to, again, use that ball movement. We saw that 3 from Lawson with the extra pass. Now Kavell Bigby-Williams, whistles everywhere. Who officially fouled him? Moses Gordon, and that's foul number 4 for Gordon. So expect to see him taking a break.
Yeah, it's hard to be battling all game inside.
I don't know if they know how many fouls he's on.
I think I saw him throw up the 4 signing with his coach, but he's letting him play on.
Bigby-Williams hits from outside.
2 for 2 for personally from the 3 as well. Again, looked everywhere else and realised he was open enough to hit that 3.
Mututhori sends it inside. Not able to finish through the defense of Bigby-Williams. Really good attempt at the rear range from Marcel Mendes.
Yeah, that was really good offense there on that slip out of the ball screen, but even better rotations there by TMB and Kavell Bigby-Williams.
Taiga Takami-Forster to inbound. 3 balls on the way from the break. Lawson trying to bank it in. Sam Newman kicks to the corner, gets it back. At the top, Nelson Henry just off the mark. Former Leicester rider.
He knows how to win, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. It's a big old foul from Remy Uday.
Really like what Takami-Forster's been doing with the ball though. Yeah. He's made TMB very much aware of him. Multiple players are having to guard him. He's crafty.
Oh good, the baseline J, gathered in by Sam Newman. Aaron Badibo through the contact, pass to the corner, no good. From Uday. Bodies at the floor, foul called.
But that's what Functional need to do, is rush TMB to quicker shot selections in their offense. I think TMB, my apologies, are filled with guys that are poised enough to make things happen. So if you can rush them a little bit more and get quick possessions back, it will help Functional.
Good drive inside, oh rejected by Kavell Bigby-Williams.
Yeah, he teased him into that one.
Sam Newman dumps it off inside, went for that overhead no-look pass to Aaron Badibo.
Yeah, Nelson Henry telling him, stay in the corner, stay in the corner. And again, these guys don't play with each other that often, so that kind of chemistry stuff is hard in the moment.
Yeah, I don't think those two have... Oh, the 3 from Lawson is good.
That's 15 points personally for him. He's carrying Functional and needs to in order to keep him close enough in this game.
Rowe is cooking. The 2 well-travelled battlers going at it 3 for 3. As the finish from Nelson Henry, but the assist once again, Sam Newman.
Yeah, Newman is way more than just a 3-point shooter. He is a creator and facilitator.
A little bit too strong that time from Adrian Mututhori. Yeah, no, Sam Newman has been cooking in D1 the last couple seasons.
Oh yeah, he's very comfortable in his role now and in this league.
Tries to float it upstairs to Bigby-Williams, tipped away by Lawson. Lovely pass, back outside, 3 balls on the way. Lawson just off the mark. There's a whistle. And there is a, technical foul. I did wonder, called on Sam Newman.
Did he clap? Is that
Did he
what
clap? Did he shout?
Something happened to try and disturb Callum Lawson on the 3-point line, I believe.
Did he tickle him on the way by? Didn't quite see. But yeah.
Hey, but you got to do something. Callum Lawson's been hitting 3 for 4 so far from the 3-point line.
Taiga Takami-Forster misses the technical free throw. And immediately looks at his arm like, how have you betrayed me? Which is reasonable. Good drive, dump off, turned over. Aaron Badibo fouled by Taiga Takami-Forster.
And you see that a lot in European competitions, fouling to slow down that transition.
He was just trying to show him to the sideline. Nothing wrong with that. That's team fouls. So that's going to send Badibo to the stripe. 1:15 left in the third. The clock has been stopped. 33 plays 41. I can't believe we're so deep into this game already.
Yeah, it's going really fast. Refs are letting these guys play a lot today.
So it's going to be a 1 for 2.
But a big difference looking at stats right now is TMB about to, this is going to be 12 and a technically 13th free throw of the game. Count it, 2 points, compared to FunctionAll, just 2 for 4 from the line.
Only making it to the line 4 times.
Yes.
That is tough. As that just about makes its way through, Callum Lawson nets it from outside.
Such a smooth stroke. Nice high arc and just swish that one in. 4 threes for Lawson on the game.
Good ball movement. Korry Callum. There's to Nelson Henry.
Good poke away there. I think Team Red have to continue rushing TMB into quick shots and decisions.
Nelson Henry. Patient big man action. Denied though. All ball stays with TMB. 3 balls on the way. Beautiful finish. Newman.
That's multiple times. FunctionAll has done great stuff defensively. Just couldn't finish possession, and TMB find ways to still get a bucket.
9-point ball game. 10 seconds left in the period. The double comes. Opens up the space for him. Too strong on the attempt. Korry Callum. Sam Newman's got 3 seconds to work. 3 balls on the way. Just stays out for Aaron Badibo on the buzzer.
Yeah, Badibo's had 2 chances at the buzzer today and unable to connect from the 3-point line, but who again is trying to break for his teammates is Sam Newman.
36 plays 45. The end of 3. I think we're going to stay with it if that's all right, Kyra.
Absolutely. Last game, last quarter. Let's stay in the action.
It's both sides again, talking things over. So what do we think FunctionAll will be saying in this timeout? What would you be saying?
With FunctionAll, it's finding that balance of when we get a stop, can you push and create quick and early advantage out of transition? But if you can't, have the patience enough to know that you've got speed and athleticism as being a shorter, more guard-like team. So can you penetrate, draw 2, get inside the paint and make good decisions from that? Because a lot of the time you've got the likes of Nelson Henry, Bigby-Williams, and other Thompson being right inside that paint, so it's hard to finish off the first rotation. What's next? Can you create bigger advantages? And the second thing is, can you find Callum Lawson? He currently has 18 points on the game, only player for FunctionAll in double digits.
He has been fully cooking and just looking Rajon Rondo style down the bench. Only Peter Turay's 6 minutes 20 in the game. I mean, he's such an important impact player, always shows up, but I guess he must have tweaked something. So has been benched after that 6 minutes 20. I didn't see anything. I don't remember seeing him go down.
I don't remember seeing anything. I thought he had a great start to the game.
Absolutely.
He had the advantage against the bigs from TMB to use his speed and length to shoot threes, get to the rim. He hit the first 3 of the game for FunctionAll, so a shame not to see him back in this game.
36 plays 45. Not long left in the contest. Not long left in the contest. 10 minutes left in the contest as it happens. Forgive me. It's been a long day. Ishmael Fontaine and Sam Newman going to take it over the timeline. Ilias Taiwo. Inside to Nelson Henry. Battling away in the paint. Gets to a spot. Really good defense from Callum Lawson.
Yeah, and bringing the double in to disrupt Nelson Henry.
Sam Newman
wants to argue. He was able to tip it off the offensive player's leg.
I mean, I think he's right, but
I don't know. I think it hit him on the way out.
Don't get yourself teched up.
Especially the way he's been playing in this game.
Yeah, well, he's already on one tech. Come to think of it.
I think that was a body check by Nelson Henry there.
Great drive inside, but rejected
again
by Nelson Henry.
Is coming. You have to make a next decision.
3 ball from Korry Callum. A little bit too much on it. Ilias Taiwo keeps it alive. Only as far as Lawson. And that's asking an awful lot from Takami-Forster.
Just a 6th turnover for FunctionAll, which is a good sign.
Only 6 in the contest.
Only 6.
They've done a really good job of that. As it finds its way to the corner with Korry Callum. Skips it over to Fontaine. Doesn't go for the 3 ball. Gives it to Nelson Henry, who tacks baseline. Not able to get enough arc on that shot. And now a 3-on-2 the other way. Lawson just off the mark from outside. Rebound by Fontaine. Newman trying to chill everybody out.
Yeah, just trying to control pace and tempo as they lead the game.
Skip to Taiwo in the corner, 3 ball. A bit too much on it. His body's hit the floor, no call. Takami-Forster. Sam Newman. Skip. Fontaine, 3 ball. Hangs around on him, doesn't go, gets his rebound.
Good shots lead to good offensive rebounding opportunities though.
No good from Sam Newman. Trying to draw the foul from Derek Matonda.
But done a good job picking apart the help defenders in that ball screen action.
Great pick there by Newman. Has players with him, goes for that beautiful pass. And Taiwo nets it.
I think Newman needs his own behind the back assist stats. That must be 2 or 3 just in the game.
Genuinely, yeah, at least 3. As the floor needs a little bit of wiping. Derek Matunda taking a seat. Nice little cameo from him. Played by Moses Gordon. He of 4 fouls fame.
Yeah, Gordon has been missed whilst he's been out. Had 6 points, 4 rebounds in this game. Been solid for this FunctionAll team. It'll be good to have him back.
Vincy Mbongo into the contest. He wears 1. Rocking the headband.
First minutes for him in this game.
Again, he was a new addition for this week for FunctionAll. Moses Gordon. Gets it outside with Takami-Forster. Still Takami-Forster driving inside. Kick. Good ball movement. Toe on the line. Oh, 24 seconds.
Right idea though. Right idea. Just couldn't execute within the time, and they have to be aware of what that shot clock is. But Takami-Forster, that crossover was nice.
Again, he's having himself a day. No matter how this one finishes. That's Eynon. Little 2-player action there with Badibo. On the outside now with Mathew Disu. Goes for the long 3. Finally into the hands of Takami-Forster. Lawson. Trying to make his way inside. Back at the top. Lawson wide open. Just off the mark. Maybe Disu did enough.
Yeah, TMB know they got lucky on that one, but Lawson's already hit 4 for the game so far.
Eynon inside. Fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job by him with that little hesitation. Just throws the defense enough to then get out in front of him on that first step.
Vincy and Mbongo sends him to the stripe with a 1 for 2.
Yep, these would be the first points of the game for him. Jinxed it, I'm sorry. Commentator's curse.
Taiga Takami-Forster goes inside, rejected, fouled by Mathew Disu.
Another tough crossover there, and his ability to then push off after that crossover and get to the rim with some speed is really impressive.
Jake Eynon is now arguing the hoot over the over a carry, as is wont to do. That's good from Takami-Forster, who has represented the Shiga Lakes in Japan's B1 league. It's a really high quality league over there. Driving his way inside, couldn't finish there. Mathew Disu out of play.
Good job there by FunctionAll, collapsing on that drive. I think TMB can just take their time a little bit more, move the ball, create better advantage, get in action. Every time Sam Newman's in a ball screen action, good things happen. They don't need to rush. They're in control of this game with 4 minutes to go.
Absolutely, 9-point lead. So by no means insurmountable. And this is great ball movement from FunctionAll, but what can they do with it? It's Takami-Forster. Kicks it across, the 3 balls on the way, that's off to the left. And that's going to go all the way out of play. TMB.
That's a tough shot for Gordon to shoot over the long Bigby-Williams closing out. It's a big body to try and shoot over.
Badibo. Bigby-Williams. Oh, the sky hook.
Old school, baby. That's unstoppable. You can't guard that. Great job.
Absolutely beautiful stuff as Takami-Forster's going to incur Yora, steps out of bounds.
Hey, but that sky hook came from a ball screen of Sam Newman to then swing it.
Great find for Mathew Disu. Sorry, Remy Uday, I think that was.
It was.
And Newman just, anything he touches turns to gold right now.
Doing everything. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Getting it done.
Nyarko. Jake Eynon. Bounce pass for Newman. Slowing things right down. Eynon going to go inside. Oh, gets some jump in. Turnaround jumper goes.
Got the defense off of him with that little pass fake, pivot, reverse, fade away.
Long 3. Not long enough. Taiga Takami-Forster. Newman once again. Under 2 minutes. FIBA regulation basketball. Looking to drive inside. Gives to Kavell. Bigby-Williams with a grown man jam.
Yeah, Sam Newman is doing everything right now. Kavell Bigby-Williams is taking it all in. That's 19 points personal. Double-double for him with 10 rebounds.
Play with somebody like Sam Newman, you must be like, yo, come with me.
Exactly. If I'm a post player or a forward, you want to play with Sam Newman because he finds you the ball. He's always trying to find the angles to get you involved.
Good drive. That was swatted by Badibo. The attempt was Matunda.
I think today it seemed like the deeper team, bench-wise, has been able to stretch a lead towards the end of the game. It's been close, but that's who's really prevailed today.
Bigby-Williams nets again on the assist. Sam Newman Kick to the outside, 3 ball from the break, off the bank and good.
We've had a few banks from the right wing today.
Yeah.
3 points is 3 points.
1:10 to play. And again, yeah, you talk about the depth of benches really benefiting some sides. As that's a great bit of defending. And unsportsmanlike foul.
Oh, getting a little chippy in this last minute of the last game of the 3rd week.
Remy Ude it was with the foul and the unsportsmanlike.
We talked about it earlier. I mean, of course there's a championship in the pro-am to win, but it's all about pride. These guys have seen each other either in their junior basketball careers or in their professional careers. They've played with and against each other, and this means something to them. So nothing's easy. Remy didn't like that he turned the ball over and wanted to make sure he didn't give up an easy bucket there. But I'm not sure he went for the ball on that one.
I think it was the arm around the fella's neck.
Oh, was that what it was?
I suggest so. Mututhori makes the unsportsmanlike. Makes one of the unsportsmanlike. Seems to be some consternation about whether or not he gets to take a second. He will, because they're into the penalty. And that goes.
You can't stop playing right now. You just don't know what points difference can do to get you into the semi-finals.
Absolutely, as that's a great drive. Adrian Mututhori, 4 quick fire points.
Good timing to finish amongst the trees.
Fade away, doesn't go. Oh! It's Taiwo and Korry. Callum's looking around like, what happened there? Disu. Taiwo, they're just. These fellas, do they realise it's a competitive game, or is it a dunk contest?
He had 2 good chances. He's right up there, just timing-wise. Couldn't get it done. I like it, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I like the attempt.
Mututhori just off the mark from 3. Ilias Taiwo lobs it to somebody. 13.4 left in the contest.
Yeah, give FunctionAll a chance to at least get it under double digits.
Unable to finish. 5 seconds. Badibo gonna send it up. And that's gonna do it. At the end of this one, it is 45-57.
What a game to finish week 3 of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am. Everything Jordan branded, as you see. So who is our last game of the day MVP? I think we have to shout out for a player at FunctionAll. Has to be Callum Lawson. 18 points, 50% from 3, hitting 4 threes, added 2 steals, 2 rebounds and assists. Did a really good job of trying to keep FunctionAll in that game. On the other end for the winners, the minimum brand TMB. I mean, I have to do a shout out to Sam Newman. I think he was able to do everything for this team today. An efficient 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal to add to his game today.
Honestly,
a plus
it
minus
felt like
of
more,
15.
didn't it?
It felt like more. I thought he had double digits in assists, but some of his teammates went over to capitalize all the time. I'll blame them for him to not get that double-double. But I must say MVP for TMB, the winners in our last game today, is Kavell Bigby-Williams. 21 points, 9 for 12 from the field, hit 2 threes, 10 rebounds, double-double, 4 of them being offensive. And he was fouled 4 times. Which allowed him to get to the line and create other opportunities for his team.
So from this pool, SBB advance, as does TMB. They're headed to next week's semi-finals. FunctionAll and BBN will be going to the classification rounds next week and the week after. will be our finals. If you want to be here for the semi-finals, 6th of July, or the finals on the 13th of July, make sure you head over to hoopsfix.com for all the ticket information. Kylie Nelson, wrapping up on the day's events. How have you found it here at the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League?
It's been such a pleasure being on the sidelines, being able to see the game this up close. I just think I love the competitiveness, the athleticism we've seen today. But there's been some comebacks, we've got close games, some bucket getters, some highlights, and we'll see a lot of them show up on, I'm sure, the Hoopsfix content all over social media. But what a day. Excited to crunch some numbers and see who will be making it into the semi-finals next week.
Well, that's going to do it for week 3. It is in the books, live from the Brixton Recreation Centre, empowered by Jordan Brand and the Hoopsfix Foundation. Our final game of the day was won by TMB. They advance to the semi-finals and head to round 4 of the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025.